we go. Okay. Hey everyone, hope you guys are all having a lovely day today. Let me, before I get started, give Loki a little bit of a treat. Loki's going through some paw issues here, so he's on being babied watch here, as you can see. But he has his paw wrapped up, and then got a little booger right there. There you go. Yum 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 yum. And he has a little bit of a shoe booty to keep him from biting into it because the cone was not working out all too well for him. Instead. But okay, happy to see all of you guys here. Hey Villa, happy to see you. So I got my mic in a new spot here, moving stuff around. Hey Wilder, happy to see you, my man. Thanks for scheduling. I won't miss this one. What do you call? I got to start scheduling a little bit more. The thing that sucks is from I think Sunday to I think it might be Monday. I got to figure out exactly when I fly. I think it's Sunday. But what do you call? I think from Sunday to next Saturday, I'll be in Texas, so I'll be making video content and then doing bringing my gimbal and recording and doing like live streams for you guys. But it'll be live streams just from my phone without any of the technicals and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that a little bit more come Saturday, which is I think just the day after tomorrow, right? I was gonna go out tonight and relax a little bit, but turns out it snowed a lot over here, so I'm just like, I'll wait. I'll ask some friends later on around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock what's happening. Is the snow really that bad? Because now I'm in the cul-de-sac area. We'll wait and see. But happy to see all of you guys in here. Today I wanted to talk about Bitcoin, just to go over some technical analysis. I got a new diagram I want to show you guys. It's a work in progress, so I'm going to make one that's probably a little bit nicer in the future, but I think you guys will get the understanding of why I'm using and how I can help you guys trade here in the future. And then basic CNBC news, going over to GameStop news, Trump's World Liberty Financial Group news, El Salvador news, and then basically kind of like a broad overview of what happened in crypto today for anything else that we might have missed, talking about all the other stuff I just listed off here, okay? So, happy to see all of you guys in here. Hey, Kashif, happy to see you as well. Let me get a sip of this very fast. There we go. All right, so let's get started. Bitcoin technicals. Not much has changed since the last time we streamed. I'm hoping I can get longer than a half an hour before my computer busts down here. But long story short, Bitcoin continues to go sideways here as we kind of face big moments in time happening here where over the next few weeks we either have to bounce and try to make a run back up to all-time highs, or we have to have a breakdown and start heading back down here towards maybe like 82, 85,000 bucks, which would be a pretty devastating move for Bitcoin because everybody would be demoralized. And while Bitcoin may go down a little bit, 85, 82, whatever it may end up going down to, altcoins will just bleed and be destroyed, and it would be chaotic for sure, right? To be sure. Now, that being said, this is the new diagram thing I made for you guys. I'm still kind of learning how to make this a little bit better, but I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to show you. So you guys can see right here, it's basically like a daily momentum. Instead of me going through the charts every day, I think this is a different way to visualize it because this is the way I visualize it in my head. So I'm looking at daily momentum and how should I be trading right now, right? And then what do I see? On the weekly, everything is bearish. Bearish change of character, bearish MACD, bearish stochastic, bearish RSI. The daily has a bearish change of character and a bearish MACD, but the stochastic and RSI happen to be bullish. On the 4-hour chart here, we do see a little bit of bullishness on the change of character, MACD, and RSI, while the stochastic remains bearish. So what this is telling me is in the short term, if you guys are doing some scalping, you might be okay doing a little bit of longing here. But overall, if you are looking for some of those longer term trades, at this point in time, it's still too choppy to make a really good move. And part of it has to do with all the news and what's been going on with this news cycle. This news cycle, guys, it's been very whiplashy for me, for you probably, for a lot of people out there. I think it really started off with this week when CPI data came out. It was harder than expected. You saw Bitcoin go down because of that. But then, what happened after that? We had news that possibly Putin and Trump are going to have a conversation again sometime this week or next week, and the Ukraine war might end, which is like very good news for Bitcoin, very good news for global assets. And so it went whiplash, whiplash, whiplash. So if you shorted the bad news on CPI, you got burned with the good news from Ukraine. But then again, if you went long on the good news from Ukraine, again, those longer term technicals that we see from the weekly, they pulled you back down. Even the daily MACD and change, they pulled you back down. So the strength right now definitely is with the bears and not with the bulls. Things are changing. I'm going to adjust this for tomorrow, and if we're lucky, maybe the MACD or change of character on the daily chart will also be bullish, and so that'll kind of say, hey, things are shifting here, things are shifting. When I start to open up swing trades, basically I'm going to see weekly and daily everything be bullish. The 4 hour can be bearish a little bit there, that's fine, but the weekly and daily have to be bullish, and that's when I'll start to open up some really good swing trades. We're not there yet. We're not even at full bearish trades yet, if you ask me, just because, again, the daily chart still has a little bit of wiggle room left in it. But yeah, so there's the different way of looking at the data here, I would say, right? And hey, MB, thank you. I appreciate it, man. And hey, Jameer, I appreciate that as well. I'm going to try to make different ones here as time goes on, but I feel like it's just easier to kind of see what's going on here as far as, hey, you know, things are looking pretty bearish here, as you guys can see, but there is some hope in some of the shorter term time frames. And so when you actually apply this to the chart here and you start looking at what's happening with Bitcoin on the 4 hour chart, you can see we're bouncing off support right now. We've been here for a minute, barely supportive right there with the MACD, bearish, bullish, like we just talked about. But if you're looking for some scalps, you can be looking to do a little bit of longs right now. Only issue right now, I would say, is you can see where the resistance is. I mean, you guys are going to have to scalp because you're playing from this move up to here. Next level of resistance kind of around 97,000-ish. That's your level of resistance. That's where you're looking to sell, or you can go with the trend line if you want to. But that's basically your goal. You can't really hold on for too long, and even if you tried to hold on for this whole thing, that's like a 5 hour long trade, you know? That's something where I think it's okay to hold on for that. But any longer than that, you start to go into the days and stuff like that, which just makes it like, you don't want to hold on too long. Because the last few times, like we just talked about with all this news coming out, bad news, good news, bad news continues. It's it's a roller coaster for sure right now. But make sure this mic is over here so you guys can hear me. Let me put that away right now. Everything else still remains to be kind of calm right now. Because again, if you look at Bitcoin, nothing's really happening. We've just been more volatile, but we've been more sideways. Gold continues to climb. Dow Jones continues to go sideways. NASDAQ tried to break out today. Didn't really do too much just yet, but maybe over the next couple of days, it can have a breakout. There was some positive news on tariffs today, and it caused NVIDIA to jump. And if NVIDIA jumps, everything kind of goes along with it. So that was some good news there. SPY right now didn't have a breakout, but just like the NASDAQ, we did see it come up a little bit more. So if I'm looking at this right now, this gives me a little bit more hope as far as Bitcoin's concerned. And I am hoping that because a lot of the tech sectors are popping off here, maybe Bitcoin can follow. Go over here to the weekly chart. Again, these are bearish too on the MACD, right? Just like Bitcoin is. They just happen to be close to their levels of resistance and have an opportunity to pop off. So I'm hoping that may come across here eventually. But I don't feel the need to go in all gung-ho as far as swing trading just yet. I'm fine with doing the scalps as they kind of as they come. And if we do have a confirmed breakout down the road, a few weeks from here, month from here, whatever it comes down to it, I'll be happy to hop on board and try to go crazy buying everything up. I haven't even been doing as much dollar cost averaging as I've wanted to because I've just been like, damn, altcoins continue to go lower and lower and lower. Look at Ethereum, man, just waiting a couple weeks has given me a real good discount. Solana, a couple weeks is still giving me this good discount, but not doing anything crazy right now. Doge, everything's having a rough time. Trump token, I told you guys I bought some of this the other day. It had a little bit of a pop back up to $17, $17.81. Not bad. I'm watching it closely. It had a minor breakout from, you can see this trend line right here, just minor breakout. But this could be looking at a move here pretty soon with Trump doing all of his moves and things like that. So I am just being a little bit more aware that this may run where everything else is maybe just a little bit more sideways here. Everything else, Melania is still flat. But again, if Trump runs, I think this will have a little bit of a sympathy vote, if you will, or a sympathy rally. That's probably the best way to say sympathy rally. Hold on a second here. This is getting annoying. I had this set up, then I messed it up. Everything else still facing some issues. Even WIF is breaking down below supports here. Not on the weekly. Weekly we haven't closed yet. We still have a couple of days left, but just some pain going around those altcoins just as before. But what I really wanted to focus on with you guys here is not the technicals and stuff, because in the 4 hour we actually have an opportunity to go higher. It's really just kind of the news of what happened today in the market. And hey, Nicholas, happy to see you, my man. Oh, this was new. This was not here the last time I refreshed. So let me actually go over here to this. There we go. And just kind of focus on some of the big headlines that we see from CNBC, because right now Dow futures are up, S&P futures are up, and NASDAQ futures are up, oil's up, and the US 10-year is up as well. So everything's pretty much up at this point in time. Big news story from today was U.S. and India tariffs and whatnot. U.S. and India aimed to more than double bilateral trade to $500 billion in 5 years. Prime Minister Modi says that is absolutely insane. Trump said there are going to be some tariffs on India because they are a very heavily tariffed country. So Trump is like, hey, if you want to deal with us, you're going to have to buy more stuff from us. And I think Modi was forced to concede. Now, he was forced to concede, at the White House, in front of reporters and stuff like that. Once he gets back to India, is he actually going to honor any of these agreements? Nah, that remains to be seen, I would say. Here we go. And here's the other part. Trump signs sweeping reciprocal tariff plan, says more is coming. I'll just read you guys actually the key points. That's easier. $149 is wild. Like, you can get premium trading view for like a whole year for that price if you just buy during Black Friday. Like that's how expensive this is. That's wild. Now, President Donald Trump held an Oval Office news conference on his plan to impose reciprocal tariffs. Trump said that the U.S. will treat other countries' non-tariff policies as unfair trade practices that warrant tariffs in response. The fresh tariffs do not go into effect until some months later, the White House officials told CNBC. So they're not going to happen soon. That's, I think, good news for us, because that gives more time for the market to rally, and possibly, if we're lucky, Trump won't be forced to use these tariffs, and we won't see the markets fall down because of the tariffs. Because we saw what happened last time. The markets freaked out, Bitcoin freaked out, everything freaked out, and we started to come back down in a very unnatural way. But again, they say a few months. A few months from now is what? June-ish, July, so summer basically, I would say. I saw this on X and I did a little bit more of a research into it because I thought this was interesting. GameStop hasn't really been relevant, at least on my radar, for I want to say about 20 to 30 months. It's been a few years. It's been a minute, right? However, GameStop rises 18% after hours on reports it's considering investing in Bitcoin. I think this is a double-edged sword, but for those who want to see GameStop, their stock rise, basically like the board of directors and things like that around AMC, I think it's actually to their advantage to buy Bitcoin, because as Bitcoin goes higher, people will perceive the value of their company to be higher as well. It doesn't last forever. Remember, it worked for a while with Elon Musk and Tesla at the beginning. Then the fundamentals had to eventually took over, but it did help for a little bit to get people really energized about buying the asset. And I would say with Tesla's more of a serious company that kind of bought Bitcoin. Do many of you guys think that GameStop is a very serious company anymore? Probably not, I would say. In fact, if I go over here, let me just go over here to Finviz very quickly. Give it a second. I think this actually kills my memory in my computer. I don't know why. It used to not do this. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it anymore. Yeah, this is taking way too long to load. I don't want to freeze. Let's see. Anything else? No. I'm surprised it wouldn't work for GameStop. GameStop. It got to the main page fine. Oh, there it is. Maybe a glitch or something? Well, basically, after hours, if I scroll down here without messing up my computer, it ran up to about $31. Where it's at right now is 36, so it did run up a little bit here. You could think of that maybe as a technical breakout. We'll have to see. But take a peek. Oh yeah, my computer does not like this website. You can see right over here, since January, they're still selling off a good amount of their shares. I think they basically just wait for the big sky high moments like a smart person would, and then when the asset spikes, that's when you typically want to start selling it. Typically. Insider trading volume. Oh no, not as much over here. A little bit right there, not much. Oh no, this isn't like when they weren't crazy back in time. This is, God, it's been a minute since GameStop has really had a big move here. Somebody decided to buy some. Chang Lawrence decided to buy. I wonder if he had to like, maybe the options of it. Buying $100,000 worth. That is crazy. He bought it for 24 bucks. I guess now he's at a profit, but that's kind of wild if you ask me. Okay, but going back to the overall story here. Over here very fast. GameStop stocks rose 18% in after hours trading amid speculation that it's considering investments in alternative asset classes, including cryptocurrencies. They said alternative investments, but I haven't heard anybody say what they could be besides cryptocurrencies, to be honest. Now, this was a report by CNBC, so people are going to believe it, of course. Citing 3 sources familiar with the matter, said this could include Bitcoin. However, GameStop may not go through with the investments. One source said the company is still looking at whether it makes sense for the business. It might not make sense for the business. I think it makes sense for the shareholders. And if you are looking for a reason to say it's for the customers or it's for the business, you might just say, yeah, eventually we see people buying and selling or buying products with Bitcoin, so we just want to have, a stash of Bitcoin ready for those types of things in case the new digital era comes the next few months. That type of stuff. And it talks more about the boost after hours. But this is what I thought was actually really curious here. Some had speculated that GameStop is considering adding crypto to its balance sheets after CEO Ryan Cohen posted a photo on X on February 7th, last week, with Strategy's executive chairman and co-founder Michael Saylor. However, 2 sources told CNBC that Saylor is not involved with GameStop's supposed plan to acquire crypto, right? But he may not be involved. But I wouldn't be surprised if he went over there to ask him some questions about, hey, what do you think about buying Bitcoin? How has it been? How's the regulations around it? Especially if you're kind of like crypto curious, you want to talk with somebody like Michael Saylor who knows everybody and anybody in the space, has those connections. So if you do want to go down this road, let's say that, if you do want to go down this road, you're not going to be surprised by a Wells notice coming from the SEC or somebody saying, "Oh my God, you can't do this. This is breaking the law. Now you have to, pay a fine or something like that." That's what people are really worried about, I would say, when they try to hop into Bitcoin as a company or a corporation. And hey, Dex, TradingView had an Easter sale last year. Maestro shows $230 for premium, same as Black Friday. Yeah, that's a real good deal right there. I mean, I will always say, guys, it's always worth buying premium. Always worth buying premium. I think I have, what do I have right now? Premium. Explore. I can't click it without getting out of this one right here. But yeah, premium is always the best. Let's see. As far as everything else, I didn't really see anything too crazy, right? Apparently there's another cryptocurrency that is it's called GameStop, but it's not related to GameStop, so it's just kind of a meme coin built off of the opportunity that this could pose, and you're seeing people buy into it and it popping off a little bit here. A little bit, I would say, a little bit, okay? Now, next up, we have Trump's World Liberty Financial Group launches a macro strategy fund for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins. The only reason I really wanted to bring this up to you guys is because it seems that all the buzz is that the Trumps are getting into in their system, their crypto ecosystem. They're going for Ethereum. You know, and that's going to be interesting because if Ethereum is their token of choice, if they want to build a business on a, on a some type of chain, they want, they want to get something going. That'll bring a lot of attention to Ethereum, and of course, that could bring Ethereum holders a lot of money as more people decide to buy because Trump is building something on that platform, right? So again, I'm just going to go through this news very fast so you guys can kind of see some of the crazy stuff happening right here, which is more of just surprising, right? So U.S. President Donald Trump, Trump's blockchain platform launched a strategic reserve fund to back the growth of some of the biggest cryptocurrencies. Here's their statement. Dear World Liberty financial community, we are thrilled to announce a transformative initiative that marks a significant milestone in our journey together. World Liberty Financial is proud to unveil the macro strategy. Sounds like a lot like, MicroStrategy. Our strategic token reserve designed to bolster leading projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies that are at the forefront of reshaping global finance. The purpose of MicroStrategy is that the MicroStrategy will serve as a robust financial backbone for World Liberty Financial Group, enabling us to enhance stability. By diversifying our holdings across a spectrum of tokenized assets, we aim to mitigate market volatility and ensure the resilient financial ecosystem. Remains to be seen, right? Remains to be seen. However, the announcement comes 3 weeks after a widespread speculation about the Trump family launching a giant business on Ethereum, according to Joseph Lubin, a co-founder of Ethereum and founder of Consensus. I think that's how you pronounce that. I can't pronounce that word, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. It's not Consensus, it's something else. Now, when I think about this, it says, according to Joseph Lubin, co-founder of Ethereum, maybe he's just leaking something out there and the Trumps haven't denied it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they are working on something together here. So I'm thinking maybe I just better hold on to my Ethereum and not sell it after the kind of crazy days it's been having. And I think actually, didn't they just buy some Ethereum a few weeks ago here during the last big dump? I think World Financial did buy actually some Ethereum here. And hey, Villa RFK isn't. I saw that got all the votes except for what? Mitch McConnell? Mitch McConnell's getting kind of old, guys. Hey, Matt, it's happy to see you. Hope you're doing well. Trump is doing very well for his first, his first swath of policy decisions, I guess you would say. He's been effective. He's been getting stuff done. You may not like what he's doing. You may hate what he's doing. You may love what he's doing. But he's doing something, which is not something I'd seen in a very long time. I was kind of thinking his second administration would be kind of like his first, where like a lot of stuff was talked about, but stuff wasn't happening. Now stuff is happening. It's actually kind of crazy. It's kind of interesting to see. Going back to the World Liberty Financial Group, meanwhile, Bitcoin's institutional adoption continues as the University of Austin is set to raise a first-of-its-kind Bitcoin fund over $5 million as part of the institution's $200 million endowment fund. Now we have colleges looking to buy Bitcoin, which I think is just absolutely insane. The more people we get in here to buy Bitcoin, I think the better off we're going to be. So if we get colleges buying Bitcoin, states buying Bitcoin, governments buying Bitcoin, I think we're all going to be in a good spot as long as, you have something. You own some Bitcoin, you own some Ethereum, you own some of these tokens that we're talking about. You don't have to own a lot, right? I think a huge part of crypto is you just put in what you can afford to lose, and you have to have the stomach to let it go down for a while before it gives you some really good gains. I think, especially in times like this where we've seen altcoins specifically, right, come down more and more and more, I think a lot of people just get disheartened. And when I feel like when they're forced to sell, to me that indicates that they put too much money into cryptocurrency without understanding that, hey, it's gonna make your tummy kind of oozy every now and again because Bitcoin's gonna drop 5% in a day, but Ethereum is gonna drop 20% in a day right off of that news, right? And Ethereum is supposed to be more stable like a Bitcoin, but at the same time, Ethereum can go through this wild roller coaster rides like everything else. So it takes some time. Let's say that it definitely takes some time. Now, this is the last story I really wanted to talk about before we go over here. It's like what happened in crypto today. We don't really talk about El Salvador too much. I've been here a couple times before. They were more humanitarian aid issues and not, let me just do this. There you go. Make my life easier. More of humanitarian aid issues and not just going out there for fun. However, after the humanitarian aid stuff, I would go out there for fun a little bit more. The last day of the trip is for fun. The last 2 days is for fun. But the whole like week you were there before that was like, labor. But President Nayib Bukele vowed to build Bitcoin City on the Cochangwa volcano. CoinDesk went looking for signs of the construction. I think this would be such a fun story to do. You basically could travel to El Salvador and go look for a city of Bitcoin, city of gold, basically. But unfortunately, it was not it did not end up being something great. So basically, it was announced back in 2021. It was going to be raised at the base of the volcano, and basically, it was going to be all the equipment was going to be all the electricity was going to come from the heat from the volcano, basically. And I thought it was going to be pretty cool. I thought it was like, okay, they're probably working on it a little bit, right? But this guy went to the town that was the closest to where they were trying to set everything up, and all he found at the town was basically like, here, be it as it may, there didn't seem to be many foreigners when I arrived, and my presence drew a few stares. It's a quiet town. Outsiders stand out. It's hard to say how many people live there, and apparently there's not many people that live there at all. Right? Wikipedia says 37,400 based on a 2007 survey, yet that figure is for the entire municipality of Chinangwa, which takes in a half a dozen other villages around the volcano. So if you half a dozen, yeah, not many. But he went to the mayor's office, and he was politely greeted by Margarito Garcia, who had worked for the office for 15 years. When they asked about Bukele's plans to build Bitcoin City on the volcano, Garcia shook his head. These are only words. Because I want to keep up with stuff that actually really the brick and mortar of crypto as well. What's actually happening to move things forward, and these are only words. It took me out for a little bit. I was like, damn. So there's not going to be any volcano city that's mining Bitcoin, which would have been absolutely amazing. Sure, there would have had to been some air conditioning or something like that, but the electricity that would have generated would have been great. Maybe you could have got some USA money, some government money to be all eco-friendly and stuff like that. You never know, right? Well, he's going to make money holding all of our prisoners and stuff, isn't he? But it goes on to say there's been no signs of construction nearby, he added, nor have government officials been cited. I wasn't the first person to ask. Tourists, French and Slovak, he remembered, had come searching for Bitcoin City in the last few months, but he saw the attention brought to he saw that the attention of people coming to ask for it as good for the local economy. So he's like, okay, yeah, come over, say hi, ask you questions, but spend some money while you're here, basically. So again, there's kind of interesting stuff going on right now. And hey, Walter, ideally, oh wait, what'd you say right here? Damn, I'd be happy just to break even on my alts, but not selling anytime soon. I think that's how a lot of people feel. And I think it's just because this economy is so much different than what we had back in 2020 and 2021. Like right now, we don't have large amounts of stimulus coming in. Jerome Powell does not want to cut. He is fighting the urge to cut right now. And Trump is just mad at him because he won't. And I believe that Doge or Trump is going to sick Elon and Doge on the Fed to get their house in order as well. And I believe he may huff and puff, but I do believe there are going to be consequences for these agencies that try to defy Trump. And so I don't think Jerome Powell will budge until the inflation numbers go down. But I think Trump can make the inflation numbers come down a little bit and the market go higher, including Bitcoin, by just getting this Ukraine war wrapped up, finishing it off. You guys know we already have the ceasefire that's still technically in effect between the Hamas and Israel. That one seems to be doing okay, right? But yeah, it's just kind of a, it's kind of a whiplash moment with all this news going on. But yeah, it's definitely been kind of bleh. Ideally, I don't want to wait 4 years into the next cycle, but it's what it is. I don't think you're going to have to wait 4 years for it. I think we at least have 1 to 2 more of these kind of crazy rallies that we've been seeing. But because of how this hasn't really been turning into something of an epic proportion altcoin season, I feel more enticed to scale out when these do go higher, right? So if World Token does go back up to right now, it's at $2-3. Let me just pull it up here. Anything big happen? Miners companies feel supply squeeze from Bitcoin shipment delays or Bitmain shipment delays. Ethereum Foundation deploys 120 million to DeFi apps. It's okay. Fed's Wall says banks should be able to issue stable coins. Nothing too crazy as far as news is concerned. But I would say overall, it was actually a good day for news, right? Let me go over here and just pull up World Token. Because in my opinion, this one was just very volatile over the past few years. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. All right, let's go over to the monthly chart just so you can see what's been happening, right? This has had two nice moves. First one over here ran from about $1.14 up to around $12.75. Next one ran from around $1.14 up here to $4.39. Both really good moves. Again, like this one was up towards like 1,000%. This one over here was close to around 200%, right? I think we can still see some good moves from these, but like when you have to zoom out, like you're talking about years and stuff, now we're starting to get these trend lines here where this might not rally until the summer, right? That's summertime. And I know we were just talking about summer for some other issues as well, but it looks like summer would be the time for the altcoins to really go crazy. And again, it can still go crazy. Like it can go from here back up to the level of resistance. That's still an 85% return, but we're looking for something more than that. We're looking for something way, way more than that. However, you know, like let's say WorldCoin, where I have a bag on it. My average right now is kind of around this level, right? That's around $2.61. I was happy to make profit off of this, but I started to buy in too early because I thought we weren't going to keep on going down. I was like, okay, we started rate cuts. They're not going to pause rate cuts, and I was wrong about that. However, go over here a little bit more. I do think eventually when we do have that rally, you know, we'll hit our levels of resistance and stuff like that, and it may go higher. But, you know, if my average is right here, I'm going to sell a little bit right above that whenever we make our move. They're like, whew, okay, now I'm not, you know, in case we come back down and it's another bad move, I'll be like, okay, I sold some off. Now I don't feel as stressed out about it. Or I guess I'm not stressed, but like, I have more cash just on hand, if that makes sense. If we go over here, I'll sell some more. Over here, I'll sell some more. Over here, I'll sell some more. And I'll let the rest of it ride off. But like within this move right here, 50% of everything I own from over here will still be there. I might buy one more time over the next few weeks if I see this bottoming out. It hasn't seemed like it's bottoming out yet on the monthly chart, right? Excuse me, next few months. But that being said, maybe they'll lower my average here, which means I'll be able to sell on that breakout just a little bit easier, and I'll be able to take more profit off, if that makes sense. But for a lot of tokens like this, I know this isn't a terrible example. I would say this is like that's a good example. There are tokens out there that have done much worse, like a Matic. Where, you know, I have to make the decision now, whereas like we've had some good rallies, but we just haven't had a really, really great altcoin season, wow, rallies over the past few months. So I feel the need to be like, okay, if we do spike up, I think I'm gonna sell. I've been looking more at exchange tokens like I've told you guys about before, like Weeks. I'm not promoting their token. I just bought some and I made some money off of it, but there you go. All right. Bought it a long time ago. It's been going higher. It went up here. I sold. I've been buying back some over here, but this was some institutional buyer, I guess. But I'm hoping with these low market cap tokens that are like built on something like a fundamental, right? I do think these are good. You're kind of betting that the exchange does well because if you own so many of the tokens, you get like the little rewards and you get the airdrops, you know? So like, I'm like, okay, people are going to buy this. They have a reason to buy it, even if it's a bear market, even if things are kind of shady right now, kind of ugly right now, because there's a benefit to it, like an immediate benefit. You pay less fees and things like that. Less fees is always helpful. And usually they end up working out, right? So like you could have bought this back in September for around like a penny, a little over a penny. It shot up all the way to like 3.5 cents. You know, that's a really good return on investment, even if you were to buy here, sell there, even if you were to buy here, sell where it is now. But I've had to look more about tokens like that, but not every exchange has them. I think like, I just got an email from another exchange today asking me to promote them, BitUnix, and I haven't really done much with them in the past. I tried to promote them once, but I don't think it went well because this doesn't feel like a good, like, there's an aesthetic feel that I like with exchanges I work with. Weeks has it and BYD has it, but not every exchange has it. Go over here to Spot. They got a Valentine's Day special. Sorry, that's not. Oh, okay. It's a Valentine's Day trading campaign. I was like, what? But you know, they don't have their own token right here where you can just go buy it yet. If they do, I'll be happy to do it. But I don't think BitNX has it. It'd be like B. Nope, they don't have it yet. Actually, I see this chart right here, big time. Remember big time, guys? I own some of this, and this is one of those things where it's like, oh, it burned me. That. Let's turn log on. So that still coming down after, oh my god, like a freaking month of just bad news for this one. And this one can rally. Like, look at that. That rally up there was 300%. It can rally when it wants to, but when it doesn't, it's just the biggest pain in the ass, I would say. And again, then there's things like Pepe, where like it's coming down a little bit, but it still has a pretty good move and, you know, pretty good channel right now. Or it can go crazy and go with the Trump token. That's a little too much for most people, I would say. There we are. Pokemon saying, saving GameStop losses. Oh, huh. No, I didn't see a fight about Pokemon cards. I have no idea about Pokemon cards anymore. Like, I am not in that world whatsoever. Occasionally, when I'm scrolling through TikTok, it'll try to make me watch somebody opening up Pokemon cards, and I'm just like, because I don't like the content that much, I'll literally click on their profile and I'll block them so it stops showing me the videos. Sometimes YouTube and sometimes TikTok tries to force creators on you, and you're like, no, you swipe once and you don't like it. Swipe twice on the same type of content, you don't like it, and it keeps on trying to do it. So I will like just go, everybody that keeps, in the future it shows me, I'm like, no, block that guy, block that girl, block that guy, block that girl, and eventually it stops showing you the stuff you don't want to see. Yeah, sometimes the algo tries to really push what's going viral, but if I don't like what's going viral because I'm outside the system, I'm like, yeah, go I'm gonna block all these guys. I'm gonna block everybody. And I think that's probably the best way to deal with an algo that's trying to train you to do something, because I do not like it. All right. Actually, I do want to go over here very fast and just go to coinmarketcap.com. I just want to see if anything is actually moving in the last hour or so. No, Flare a little bit, Jito, not much. COSP is up a little bit, XRP is up a little bit. Official Trump is up a little bit. I talked to you guys about that already, though. Hyperliquid Helium. Okay. It's okay. Not great, but okay. I still think Bitcoin has an opportunity to go higher, only in the short term, though. By morning, we could obviously go back to being bearish, but there's an opening here in the short term. Short term. Opening in the short term. Ooh, hit me. You hope so, go Trump? I mean, right now, Trump's been doing good. The only thing, if I'm going to be selfish, I wish he would push NVIDIA to make some more GPUs. Really, right? You know that more than me. I definitely need a GPU. I'm going to get myself a 5080 or something like that. Matic is just rough shape and not showing much. Yeah, and what sucks about it is Matic was so great back in the last cycle. It was absolutely fantastic. Bitcoin was doing a whole lot of nothing, and Matic was doing its own thing. And I love when a token can do its own thing and make you some money. Like, okay, well, Bitcoin's not doing anything right now. Let's hop over here and make some money. And we had, back during the last altcoin season, it wasn't like every token decided to blow up at once in the altcoin, realm. We had, the metaverse era, where the metaverse tokens were going sky high, right? And then we had the generic, dog meme coins on Solana, then the meme coins on Ethereum, and there were cycles to everything, so people can move the money into one, watch it go up, sell it. Hopefully you sold it, right? And then another sector starts to boom, like, oh, put my money there, and then it goes boom, and you kind of just rotated in sectors. And maybe you didn't. You weren't able to get the bottom of every sector, but if you got in right before it kind of started going sky high, or just at the beginning of it going sky high, if you were prompt and you were like, okay, I bought at $1, it's at $2-3, if you sold, you were good. If you assumed it was going to go up to $50 or some shit, maybe you didn't sell, maybe you didn't make as much money. However, that's something that's still going to happen, I think, in the future here. A lot of tokens have been dumping, Mitchell. A lot of them. Hey, consultant man. Hey, bro. Hope you're doing well. People are fighting eggs in Costco too. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't think eggs are a necessity. I've always thought of eggs as a luxury. I don't eat eggs all too often. If I'm looking for a protein, I can do something else. If I have avocados, and maybe people call me bougie, but I love avocados. I can have some ground turkey. I just don't think I need eggs. Yeah, just that's just me. I don't think I need eggs. I love eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs. I absolutely adore them. Do I need them? Do I eat them all the time? No, I really don't. My issue is I buy them and I never finish the all the eggs before I assume they go bad. I try to finish a 12-pack of eggs in 2 weeks, and if I don't, I just throw it away. You're investing in crypto for the first time? Take it slow. You do not have to put a lot of money into crypto. You do not have to put a lot of money in crypto to make some good money out of it. And hey, Bill Showtime, happy to see my man. Salute to you as well. All right, let me back up a little bit here. Just taking a peek to see if anything's popping off on my personal watch list here. Looks like Turbo's making a move right now for day traders. That's about it here. I'm hoping this is what Bitcoin's about to do here, actually. Yeah, I just want Bitcoin to break out right now and have that boom. I think that'd be a good day trade. I bet the 2 hours still bullish at this point. Let me see. Yeah, 2 hours bullish, 3 hours bullish, 4 hours bullish. 1 hour has been bullish, 2 hours still everything here. Yeah, I want to see it have a small pop, probably back up to like 97,500 or so up here towards this order block. I think that'd be a good little day trade to take. A bit more of a high risk one, but you can definitely see how it's trying to make that move. Have a simple stop loss right here at 96,351. Super hard to get that rotation down for sure. I thought it was going to run again, for example, and that hasn't happened. No, this cycle has broken all of the norms that we have known for the past like 5 to 10 years, basically. If you've been through multiple cycles, this is completely different. Now, there are some similarities, and if you guys want the detailed differences and things like that, like, I think that's his name. Benjamin Cowen always gets into the technicals here, which I always think is pretty nice. He just put out a video, I guess, inflation rises to 3%. This is somebody where if you want to look at a bunch of data, I think he's a great guy to listen to. You really have to focus on what he's saying, though, because like many people, he's like a professor who doesn't understand that some of the concepts that he thinks are very simple can go over the average person's head. And I don't blame him for it because we all, if you've been in crypto for a while, you all do it. But like, he's a master. He's a wizard. I've met him a couple times. Great individual. I think the last time I saw him was probably back in Nashville. But yeah, just great. Was it Nashville? Yeah, someone back there. But yeah, he's just a really great guy. If you guys haven't followed him, which I assume all of you guys follow him, somebody great to follow. I should resubscribe to him. I was subscribing to too many people, so I had to unload. But yeah, a really great guy to watch. And in fact, when I do talk about some of my numbers and stuff, I steal little bits about his. But what he has is this, if I can find it. He has this software. Right? And it basically has a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of data going through, a lot of it. I don't think you're going to use it every single day, but for some people, I do think it is nice to kind of use and see it. There's a few plans. There's the Pro plan for $99 a month, Standard plan for $49 a month, and a Light plan that's free with a weekly newsletter, logarithmic regression analysis, total market capitalization, some other like cheap tools, right? Right, and he's running a sale right now, yearly, lifetime, one time, $10,000. As crazy as it sounds, this is probably worth it. But you'd have to have $10,000 just to drop on it. And I don't have it focused. I'm not like pumping this up, but it is really good, and it's nice to follow along with what he's talking about on all of his videos, right? Because when he wants to, he can rant about anything crypto related, and it's like a whole free lesson that somebody would charge a bunch of money for. Especially if you don't know much about the similarities and how, global liquidity, quantitative easing, going back to look at historical patterns and stuff. I don't think there's anybody better than him on YouTube about when it comes to cryptocurrency. Some Pokemon Charizard cards can fetch over $300,000. See, that's a tulip market. They say Bitcoin's a tulip market. I think it's the Pokemon cards of the tulip market. Oh, there we go. Ooh, my nose is getting stuffy for some reason. There we go. All right. We're seeing Whiff pop up. We are seeing a couple pop-offs here. Book of Meme is popping off. Altcoins are starting to unleash themselves a little bit here. Link, UFO. How's UFO been? Oh man, just so much pain going on right now. And again, when it blasts off, that's 400%. Even if you like averaged back over here, you still are most likely profitable at some point, 67%. That's why some of these tokens are so great. But I mean, at the same time, let's say you have an average over here, you might have had to wait a year before you were able to sell and take that profit. A year. A year for 67%, that's actually not that bad. But like, it's a mental stress on you to have to worry about it time and time again. You know what I mean? Let me go back over here. I wanted to do a quick check while we're... see, there's Bitcoin. It's going to try to have a little rally here. That's nice to see. Let me go back over here to Twitter or X, whatever people want to call it. I want to see if there's any news happening right now. Video, President orders Doge to raid the IRS. Do I follow Alex Jones? I don't. Yeah, they just put his stuff on my content all the time, but I don't actually follow him. My personal life at this very moment. Ooh. That sucks. Let's see. Oh. BitBoy just broke up with his side piece, I guess you could call her. She's the reason, I guess, BitBoy and his wife divorced, right? But I guess she's saying this isn't a civil dispute, it's a criminal case. Fraud, forgery, theft, and extortion aren't business disagreements. They're crimes. Law enforcement is hiding behind the excuse of civil litigation. Sign the petition and demand a criminal investigation. For what? For what? Oh, so she's still... Wait a sec, I'm so confused. This is supporting BitBoy after they had their little hiccup. Because BitBoy was suicidal a few days ago. If you guys didn't see his post, he was talking about like, goodbye everybody, I'll miss you. And I was like, what the fuck? We, the undersigned, demand an immediate and thorough investigation to the unlawful expulsion of Ben Armstrong from Hit Network, as well as theft, extortion, and fraudulent misappropriation of his assets by certain individuals. They're going to try to go back to court. You know how much money this court shit costs? I don't understand why he doesn't just get, like... BitBoy Crypto is now... What is it called? Hit Network right now? No, it's not Hit Network. It's something else. Yeah, Hit Network is 105,000 subscribers. They haven't posted in a year. In a year, okay? What is the Hit Network one called? Welcome to BitBoy Crypto on Hit Network. My name is... Yeah, let me turn them... I don't have music playing, so let me just get the desktop audio turned up all the way. Oh, Discover Crypto. Discover Crypto. Here we go. Right? And they have 1.4 million subscribers. Right? And their videos are averaging about, let's just say, 15 to 30,000 on average. A spike up to 41,000. An average of 10 to 30,000. Okay? And they're doing one video a day. You know... It's not where BitBoy had it. Did they go live? They streamed 6 hours ago, right? This is, I mean, they basically took BitBoy off the channel. They put it like, oh, they built this up, and it's not really theirs the same, right? There's some truth to, I'm sure, what everybody's saying. I still don't even know the story behind this. But I know people never follow these guys. They follow this channel for BitBoy, right? So if you go over here and you go over to Discover Crypto, and I think you go over here to oh, I guess I'll just go to Social Blade. I don't know the other one. I forget the other one. Is it View Stats? Oh, it is there. My gosh, can't believe my memory was that good. There you go. Discover Crypto. See, they still got over 2 million views in the last 30 days. It looks like 28 days. Shorts. Their shorts never took off. Never took off on this channel. Oh, that's mine. Subscribers. They only got 10,000 subscribers, which isn't bad. Yeah, you can see where BitBoy was there, and then when he left, you can see how a lot of people fell off, but not necessarily a crazy amount of people. I think right now they're just kind of slowly building it back up as best they can, you know. Estimated revenue 48,000 to 138,000. Here it's 4.2 thousand to 11,000. It's probably like 10,000 bucks they're making off this a month, not including the sponsorship deals and stuff like that. I remember Ben was sponsored by Steak, I think it was, and he made a killing from that, from what I remember. Oh, there's Bitcoin's breaking. I knew it was going to happen. That's what shows you guys short term. Probably should have made a trade off of that, but knowing me, I probably would have sold right here as it was breaking out, take my 50% X leverage profit and like just run. So that's interesting. This is going on here. But see, I don't think they need to do a petition. I think they need to go over and use the network that they have. Go reach out to the Trump Justice Department and be like, hey, you know, let's help us out here a little bit more, right? Happy you sold some built your PC. There you go. Yeah, no worries, Chad. The light one's free. There's no harm in getting the free one. I think the majority of people have the free one. You can get the paid ones and stuff like that. Like if the way I view it, if you want to get the lifetime one, which I think is worth it, like wait till his information. If you get any of the paid subscriptions, if it makes you like 20,000 bucks and you're able to make money off of what his platform delivers, then you reinvest it so you're not paying the monthly fees and stuff like that, right? Excuse me. Yeah, those BitBoy posts were a little dark and he got found. I heard he was missing again. Yeah, I don't know what the heck he was going on here. I mean, here's Adam. Adam's a good friend of mine. I hope Ben is okay. I don't always agree with the things he says and does, but I really do want to see him get his channel back. He worked hard for it, whether you like the man or not. He is not denying, there's no denying that he is BitBoy Crypto, right? Yeah, he's BitBoy. But I don't, let's see. Good. Hello, how you doing? Would you like another treat? Yeah. Loki's depressed because he has a wrapping around his foot, and I put like a little shoe booty on his foot, so he couldn't bite it and bite the bandage off. So I took his cone off, but he has a booty shoe on now, because so he doesn't so he's forced to not lick his paw and stuff. Oh, this was actually interesting. I don't know if you guys saw it. Dude was eaten by a whale. He was released, but this is why I don't do shit in the middle of the ocean. Go do it on a lake. Chill out. I've been kayaking on lakes. I've been canoeing on lakes. I don't need to go to the middle of nowhere. Look how far away they are from land. You don't need to be doing that type of stuff. Okay, let me go back over here. What is BitBoy's channel called, though? It's time to make America healthy again. Dude, people are going crazy with this right now. CZ shares photo of his dog Broccoli. Oh, that's a cool dog. That dog is high maintenance. You can tell right away. TMZ reports that Kanye West and Bianca Censori have split. I mean, she's smart to have split from him, though. He's fucking going crazy right now. Oh, let's see. Confirmed. Where is... Sea's coming. Man, what do you call it? OpenSea's been trying to do some stuff for a long time, but they've just been going down and down and down. Let me just type in BitBoy. I'm sure it'll pop up. Okay, so there's the BitBoy. So it must be the BitBoy if I'm following him, because this one is probably the old one. Hasn't posted since 2021. Yeah, that's a long time ago. BitBoy private. His day-to-day life hasn't posted since August of 2024. The BitBoy. February 12th. Yeah. He says, tomorrow I have my manifesto set to release on YouTube, and I pray everyone will forgive me what I'm about to do. No, his channel's not BitBoy, it's Ben Strong. Is that his channel? Oh, the BitBoy X. Oh, it's scheduled for 4 minutes from now. Okay. Bunch of people are waiting. We'll see how this turns out. Wait. How many videos has he put up? He hasn't put out hardly any videos. Yeah, I said, welcome to Bid Nation. I'm Ben Armstrong and I like crypto. BitBoy is dead. It's official. Shocking allegations against Hit Network. Why I need your help. Notice how the views get lower and lower as it goes along. Hit Network exposing a criminal crypto conspiracy. So like when they had this information, they should have just went to the feds and say, hey, we need help. Can you like look into this? But like, I feel like in crypto, do you ever want the feds looking into your business? Because I feel like all of them probably had issues, you know? And so they probably don't want the feds looking around too much. Ben Armstrong, aka BitBoy Crypto versus TJ Shed, leaked audio. How to play yourself, full leaked audio. This is 3 days ago. Hit Network and TJ Shield, Lambo, lies, extortion, the truth they fought to hide. So, I mean, he has it coming out in a few minutes. Now, is it really going to be anything new? We'll see. But, I mean, at least that kind of means he's alive, right? Like, you go over here. You know? I don't know. I mean, we'll see if there's anything new coming. I'm sure people will tweet about it here. This was 10 hours ago. Jeannie, please post this tomorrow, Thursday, 2/13 at 12:30 Eastern Time on my Twitter account. I edited a photo to remove 3 peeps. Fact that line through Jake's name. That was an accident. He sucks. Good game. I don't... Naughty list. Oh. Like people on his bad list. Sin City Crypto, Steve. I don't know. I know City Crypto is a crypto channel. Let me see right here. YouTube. Sin City Crypto. Yeah, they're in Vegas here. It's a pretty cool time to be in Vegas for crypto. Cardano on Microsoft. So they make some content here. They have shorts. They're using Opus Clip as well. And they streamed 7 hours ago too. So yeah, they're doing some stuff still. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't just trust somebody because it's on this list here. I don't know who these people are. See, I'm an influencer, but I'm not that deep into the influencer drama. I don't deal with this type of stuff. I'm a guy who chills, stays quiet, and just kind of observes all the stuff that goes down because I don't really have a reason to. You guys know me. I'm not a partier. I chill. I relax. I smoke my cigars. I smoke my pipes. I'm a freaking old man. Very old man on the inside. Let me see. Dave Thiel. I have no idea who these people are. But I guess this BitBoy manifesto, it should be coming up any second now. So we'll see what it has to do. Bitcoin is rising like we talked about here. That is great news for us. You guys are getting close if you guys did take that trade to hitting your price target. So just make sure you guys don't try to hold on for too long here. It may go higher, but taking some profit never hurt as well. Making popcorn might be good. OpenSea is shit and they never launched a token. I just think they just lost the spice. If you guys go over to OpenSea and you guys just, see. The largest NFT marketplace. All right. I think it's just because NFTs kind of went downhill, but I just never saw the perks of using OpenSea versus other ones. And I own NFTs, but they're NFTs I made while testing out with loading what the fuck is an NFT in the first place, right? But I mean, top ones, Doodles, Pudgy Penguins, right? Pudgy Penguins volume is going up bit by bit. Those little pudgies over here, but it's Doodles. Kind of reminds me of the art design from not completely, but what's that Cartoon Network show? Adventure Time. Great show. Like dark show at the end, but great show. Yeah, the cheapest one is at 4.37 Ethereum. My God. Like Doodle 319, Doodle 2001, Doodle 319. I mean, yeah, that's just so much Ethereum for one. I'm sure there's a way people are buying and selling these things, but I would just never pay 4 Ethereum for this, right? Let's go over here. Somebody sold it for 9.9 Ethereum. Then somebody sold it for 7 Ethereum. No. Hold on. Price history. Right now it's listed for 11,820. So average price was 9.9 Ethereum, then it was 2.36 Ethereum. Now it's at 5.92 Ethereum, and maybe it goes higher. No listings yet, disappeared. I don't know. Transfer sale. Yeah, 4 hours ago. Somebody bought it. Something I'll just never understand. Oh, how's this going? And come back down a little bit here. Oh, he's missed it. He missed it. Be civil. Questions welcome. Okay. He's late. Let me go over here very fast. Make sure there we go. All right. Now there it goes. There's back on track right now. Bitcoin can go a little bit higher. And hey, Digital K, happy to see you, my man. That's what we're talking about, Mike. Way to catch up. Oh, what do you call? I always got to take some time to read down. He deleted them all. Oh, okay. He used to stream 4 months ago. That makes sense here. Well, I mean, you guys know my computer's having issues here. I'm gonna meet up with Villa this Saturday, and we're gonna see if he can fix up my computer by helping with the heating issues that I have with it. I guess my GPU's getting cooked. But if it is fixed, I do want to do some late night streaming with you guys. I do want to so this is my thought process here as we kind of wait for BitBoy's manifesto and stuff. I do want to be able to stream video games with you guys and then just talk about the economy, talk about things going on while I'm streaming the video games. I think that'd be really fun to do. But right now, my computer, it heats up so fast and so easily that basically when my computer's been crashing, it's just my GPU apparently has been running very, very hot. I think right now my GPU is at 35 degrees, which isn't bad, which is pretty good. I think though, let me check the software very fast. I'm gonna open up this software, start here. I want to see what my temp is at. Literally right now to have this stream, it is not what I asked for. I asked for, there you go. Yeah, my GPU temperature right now is 44, so it's actually a little bit above what I was saying before. It's 31 degrees. It was snowing a little bit ago. 31 degrees. I have my window open. I have a fan going from my window towards this area over here. Then I have another fan blasting right into the computer. That way I can actually stream with you guys for a longer period of time. It still may cut out while I'm streaming. but this makes it so my computer lasts a little bit longer. It's like my car has no radiator right now. That's basically what it kind of feels like at this point. Yeah, what do you call it? He is late. But I mean, he has moderators in here still, right? And there's a lot of people still messaging. I don't even see my message in here. There you go. He tweeted documents just now. Let's see. So oh, there it is. Damn.
Do I have your attention now? Do I have it?
Bro.
Good.
There's the
I
documents.
thought so.
Gotta get access to the documents. Oh, this is what he just pulled up. Okay, so I don't get in trouble, you know, on some of this. I'm just gonna go through this and we'll go back to the stream in a second. Let's see. I can play a lot of games, man. A lot of games.
You're gonna listen to my demands. I will make them at the end.
Bro.
Why this is not a business divorce. It is a full-blown RICO conspiracy.
Bro needs some help.
Hit Network and its leadership want to frame this as a business dispute to downplay the severity of their crimes. But the evidence proves this was a premeditated, multi-layered criminal enterprise that qualifies as a full-blown RICO conspiracy. Unlike a normal business breakup where partners legally dissolve or buy each other out, this case involves coercion, fraud, extortion, asset theft, and racketeering, all hallmarks of organized criminal activity.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it for now. I just want to see what this document says and we'll come back to him. I just don't want to follow his stream for so long because it could get in trouble on my part from YouTube, right? Business divorce, RICO conspiracy. So he's saying it's a RICO conspiracy. The key elements that make this a RICO conspiracy: criminal enterprise exists. That means his company was a criminal enterprise before it split, though. That's what's crazy. The enterprise engaged in a pattern of illegal activities, racketeering acts. Okay. How this case checks every RICO. Here, hold on a second. Let me capture full page. I don't know if this is gonna be here a little bit later on. Oh geez, this is, yeah, never mind. We're there. Yeah, finish now. Finish now. Fuck. There you go. Okay, phew. Yeah. Okay. Here, hold on. There you go. So the fuck is going on? Remove from Chrome. This thing sucks. There you go. Okay. I thought this was a short document. No. This thing. Like there's text, there's a lot of texts. And there's readouts of calls. Holy fucking shit. Okay, so let's go back to Ben very fast. Let's see how he's doing.
This by laundering assets through fake financial justifications. Number two, the enterprise engaged in a pattern of illegal activities or racketeering.
Okay, he's just still reading off of what we're saying, but we're going to kind of go to the juicier parts of this because I just want to see what's going on. We've got full, like, look at this. Full Lambo extortion call. Like, wild. Oh, God. Okay, so let's come back up here. This is why you have a table of contents, though. You have to have a table of contents in order to be able to do all this stuff. Okay, so let's get all this stuff. Okay. Okay, so Lamborghini. I don't know. Feed it to AI. Dude, this is too much for ChatGPT to suck in. That's the thing that sucks. But let's let's give it a shot here. Let's give it a shot. Summarize this doc.
Conspiracy to commit financial crimes. Justin Williams, the Sheds, and Diaz coordinated to control assets post-ouster. Hidden network falsely claimed Armstrong mismanaged funds to justify their actions. George Koenig, Hitt's attorney, used legal maneuvers to stall and suppress Armstrong's claim.
Okay, he's just still reading. This is literally just searching the web for it right now, so it might take a little bit of time. I just want to read about the Lamborghini. Carlos Lambo extortion. Carlos extorts me. This directly confirms that the Lamborghini transfer was coerced, supporting Armstrong's claim that he signed it over under false pretenses. Carlos Diaz acknowledges the transaction and insists they both have receipts and conversations, which implies a documented exchange of pressure leading up to the transfer. Transcripts, okay, this is 2023. Still nothing from the thing. It's see, that's how big of a document it is. It's having issues with it. Carlos says, okay. Ben says, with the, you have to understand, TJ lied to me. I asked TJ if he knew what it was going on with the Lamborghini on Saturday, and whatever day it was, I signed that over to you. I need to ask because it's his bus. It's now his business. And so if I'm doing it, Carlos says, Ben, you got the receipts. You got the receipts. I got the conversations. Ben, okay, fine. Okay. The heck does that mean? Downplay the extortion, threats and legal warnings. Where? Here we go. Ben, Cassie recorded it. I recorded it. Everyone had a deal. I put Cassidy's own money, and you know that y'all read it. If I was extorting you, I'm the one say, oh, I come back another day for you to sign the titles. All right, just think about it. Okay, so you say, no, I come over to meet you right now with all my family. They don't sound nobody extorting nobody, Ben. Let's stop that, bro. Let's stop that. That won't play well in court. You will go to jail for false inaudible, I guess. That's what's going to happen with that. And that's another crime you've committed, all right? Because I have the receipts. And I also got a recording from somebody right on that you spoke to, from them recording you. You ain't have half of what I have. You ain't understand what's happening right now. I keep telling you, you're playing checkers, and I'm telling you right now, I've been your friend. Justin has been your friend, trying to get this deal done, trying to get it done. Ben, we've been trying to get it done, you see, right? Ben's right. Huh. There's different interviews and stuff. Oh, ChatGPT could access the document. Could access it. Let me see if I can do something special over here. Let me go over here. ChatGPT. Explore GPTs. Link summarize. Let's see. Try one more time, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Nope, can't do it. Wow, it's just that big of a file right here. Signed Chuck Norris, right? Okay, let's see what BitBoy's back to. Maybe put my headphones on. I can't hear.
I'm prepared to do it. Plaintiff Benjamin C. Armstrong's argument supporting appointment of a full receiver. This is what we did not get to argue at all in court.
He's not speaking that loudly.
Lawyer Daniel Norris, that stupid motherfucker. He has a shit NFT. He loves shit NFTs. He really does. I'm not kidding. If you've ever seen NFTs that are literal pieces of shit, where they like name them cool things like, oh, here's a diarrhea turd. That's what Daniel Norris is into. His lawyer from the Ether Law Firm, just so you guys know. And he went up there and shriveled in front of the Honorable Judge Kimberly Childs.
I'm gonna turn it down to
And,
90% volume for him just
3
because
hours,
he's screaming.
Instead of me getting to argue what I'm about to tell you, Daniel Norris argued whether or not he should be able to get paid from TJ, my fucking money that they all stole. Crazy, isn't it? Introduction. On January 9th, 2025, the court heard arguments from the parties.
Yeah, this is wild.
Objections
Hold on
to
a
the
second
special
here.
master's second report due to time constraints. Plaintiff was then able to present all of his witnesses' testimony and arguments therein. The court has allowed the parties to submit further arguments via email. This document serves as plaintiff's submission, summarizing key points and reinforcing the necessity of appointing a full receiver. A receiver will be someone who comes in and liquidates Discover Crypto. My entire life is dedicated to shutting that channel down. That's when this is over. The day Discover Crypto is shut down and I get my brand, BitBoy Crypto, given back to me. Sorry, I'm going to try to be calm now. Defendants, general background. Defendants have engaged in a systematic scheme of misrepresentation, asset.
Jeez, I mean, like, gotta take pauses every now and again. Yeah, this is just wild. So let me go over here very fast. I just want to see if he posted anything else here. Nothing from the documents. I want to go type BitBoy again. I just want to see if people are tweeting about it. BitBoy randomly crashing out again.
Do I have your attention now? Do I have it? Do I have your attention now? Do I have it?
I feel like you could make a meme out of this, but I feel bad for the guy. Regardless if you like him or hate him. Like, dude, this is not good. I feel like he's in a hotel room somewhere, but look at the drawers are
Do I have your attention now? Do I have it?
Like, just pause that. Freaking wild.
Good.
Staring into my fucking soul over here.
Do I have your attention now?
I'm surprised he's not live on X right now as well. When you're not on BitBoy's murder board. That I am not on the murder board at all. There's no Michael there. Last time he had a breakdown, it was the bottom of the market. That could be interesting. Yeah, it's the BitBoy chart could get crazy if he does anything wild. Well, he's already done freaking a lot of wild stuff. Why is this glitching so much? I feel like something's wrong with my I guess my PC. Something must be hot. Let's see.
Clear my family's name. Special.
Yeah, he's going through it right now.
Basically, I'm going to give you TJ's whole entire fucking argument.
So yeah, he's just basically rehashing everything that came in the past. That's basically what he's doing. Like, he has all the text messages and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like if he was stable, it could work. But, like, imagine you're his lawyer and you are trying to represent him in a case. To be honest, you don't really want him in the courtroom in case he makes a violent outburst, because the judge isn't going to look favorably on that type of thing, right? But, I mean, look at this. Let me see. Dante says, can Buybot attack to ban? I have a scheme with Josh to and Blockchain Boy 2. We'll be alright. I suggest moving the car, though, until everything passes. I can assist, obviously, LOL. Dante says that Georgia Department of Revenue has frozen the title of my Lamborghini and are holding it as evidence. I offered TJ and Justin a deal to stop criminal charges. They've resigned and walk away this weekend. Monday, police report FBI also becoming confirmed. I forgot about that post. Is it gone? No. Is it even a real tweet, or is he just saying is that even a real tweet, or is he just lying as he's been, right? So BitBoy could be lying the entire time too. This, yeah, crazy stuff here, guys. Crazy stuff.
It's a true story. They literally, and this is hard.
He's going after judges now and stuff like this with bro, you can't, damn, she's gonna sue him. Oh gosh, this is not what you want. This is not what you want at all, BitBoy. Oh, what do you call it? That's not gonna end all well. His eyes say it all. Yeah, guys, he's just a chill guy. Yeah. What do you call him? I thought it was me. He's pissed off and shouting it. I know, right? I guess it's everybody on that board that he was talking about. But I hope he gets the help he needs, man. Because like, dude, I understand that he probably was wronged in all this. You know, he was the face of the channel. He did everything. And then boom, it all came crashing down. The channel hasn't even been the same since he left. He's built up another channel, but I mean, crypto isn't as popular as it once was back in 2017, 2021. It's a little bit of a different type of thing, right? So if you go over to his, let me go over here, not this one. His YouTube channel, I'm not going to play it. Him talking about a judge, that'd freaking get me in trouble. Shit. He has 140,000 subscribers, right? It's not 1 million plus, but it's something. It's something. I feel like he should just like be quiet, do his normal day-to-day work, and then just let his lawyers do all the stuff. The guy still must have a lot of money. He still must be able to pull in some money with different promotions and things like that, I'm sure. And he could pay his lawyers with that, but like I'm just like, wow. Because I know a majority of channels out there, I think they do promote tokens, right? They do bring up tokens. I don't bring up tokens because I believe it's not the best way to keep your audience safe, I guess. But I tell you about all the crazy shit I'm buying, so maybe I'm not better. But I don't get paid to do it, I guess, right? But yeah, so this was a wild one.
Only party without protection regarding corporate assets, because
like he's only on the second tab. Like how the fuck did he even have tabs open? Like where are the fucking tabs? I don't see the tabs on this one. Oh, maybe because he's the one that made it on his PC. He has it. Oh, do I got 2 of these opened up? Yeah, because he has it as a doc. Yeah, I have it in view mode. I don't have it in the same mode as him. But like, he's been talking for 17 minutes, and he's only like part way through the latest motion part. And this thing goes on and on and on and on, right? So what do you call? It's gonna be a little bit more chaotic. You might even see him go trending on X here if he's lucky. But I don't think he has that type of pull anymore. But I guess we do have a lot of crypto people on the app. Let me see. Michelle Obama. What did Michelle Obama do? Who's the most masculine Democrat in America? It's toss up. Damn, that's brutal. You can't be saying stuff like that. That's wild. King of the Road, Nate Williams, Hardy, Michelle Obama, Carville. What'd Carville say? Oh, he's pissed off at the liberals. Okay, he's been pissed off at like the far left for a long time. Captain America, I heard it sucked. Don't watch it, guys. Go back over here. Type in BitBoy. The BitBoy? Yeah, okay, yeah. No. I just want to type BitBoy in. There we go. I stand with BitBoy. He's innocent. Give his name and Lambo back. I mean, it's all just people posting different things about him, and most of them seem to be crashing out or just looking at like the Rico case stuff of it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. If you've heard from Ben in the last 24 hours, please DM me. He left the house yesterday and he hasn't been back. Everyone is worried sick. Yeah. So I guess he posted this. Hit network for 18 months has destroyed my life. TJ Shed has willfully targeted me. Congrats to him. Cassie and I broke up today. The day I started telling the story. I'm willing to lose Cassie, my lawyers, my kids, my audience, my channel, and my life before I'm going to die without people knowing what actually happened. Man, that's wild. Let's see. Sending good vibes. Last week, DM'd around 26 hours ago about going to ride in his Lambo once he got it back, but he seems to have deleted his ex account. Dang it, did he say anything else about leaving town? That makes sense why it looks like he's in a hotel room right now, though, right? He should drop a meme coin at the end of reading it. He'd make like a freaking $1 million easily. Did Cassie find him? Let's see.
If the businesses are no longer sustainable, a receiver must have the authority to seize operations to preserve the assets. Number 4, inadequate oversight by the special master. These are the court-appointed officials supposed to protect the citizens and the community and their cryptocurrencies. Remember? Inadequate oversight. Failure to compel defendants to disclose exchange credentials or subpoena records directly from.
Well, let me go over here very fast. Let's see if she posts anything else. Let's see. Let's see. Who's Mexi? I feel like I should know these people. Mexican American Hustle Web3 Senior Product Manager, sponsorships and partnership messages, X Spaces host. I don't know. So it seems like there's a new campaign to try to get. This is all part of a new campaign to get him back, you know, in charge of Hit Network, I guess. I don't know exactly how that'll work out. At a certain point, you get knocked down, you hit your rock bottom. I'd rather just build it back up, right? I feel like that's an easier way to go about all this.
To the Honorable Judge Kimberly Childs, that she had 100% control of all the crypto. She didn't have a single address to even look at.
Yeah, so what do you call it? That? Just seems like it's getting a little bit more crazy. But we'll see, guys. So I'm going to end the stream right now. If you guys want to, go watch BitBoy stream, because I bet this is going to be taken down after he's done streaming. I would assume. But I mean, it has a couple thousand people watching it right now, so you just never know. But yeah, I'll let you guys go. You know, he's going through some stuff right now. I wish him the best, man. But yeah, he needs to get some medicine, a lot of meds, sleep for a week, relax, go to Hawaii, get pampered at the Four Seasons, and then come back and be like, okay, you know, something like that. Somebody just dropped down $150. Oh, what do you call? Somebody paid money, but their post got deleted from the mods, even though they paid money for it. That's wild. But yeah, he's definitely going through some stuff right now, as you guys can hear.
Pop, DJ, he's an ETH kind of guy. You guys know that.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Please enjoy the stream if you guys want to. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I will do a little bit of a longer stream. But tonight we got through an hour and a half, I think, which is